Are you feeling frustrated or disconnected in your relationship? Do you want to learn how to speak the language of love that your partner understands and appreciates? Do you want to discover the secret to a lasting and fulfilling marriage? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then you need to watch this video about the 5 love languages by Dr. Gary Chapman. In this video, you will learn about the 5 basic ways people give and receive love. You will also learn how to identify your own and your partner's primary love language. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, take a moment before diving into the video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We have divided this book into 6 chapters. Let's get started. Chapter 1. What happens to love after the wedding? Everyone has an emotional tank that needs to be filled with love. When the tank is full, we feel happy and secure in our relationship. When the tank is empty, we feel dissatisfied and unloved. Chapman argues that many couples lose their love feelings after the wedding because they stop speaking each other's love language, which is the primary way they feel loved. He says that there are 5 love languages: words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. He explains that each person has a primary love language that speaks the loudest to them and fills their tank the most. He also says that most people tend to speak their love language to their spouse, but that may not be what their spouse needs or wants. Chapter 2. Falling in love. Falling in love is not the same as real love, but rather a powerful and euphoric feeling that is triggered by certain characteristics of the other person, such as their appearance, personality, or behavior. When we fall in love, we become obsessed with the other person, and we see them as ideal and flawless. However, this stage of love is not meant to last forever, and it usually wears off after 2 years or less. This is because falling in love is based on illusions and fantasies that do not reflect the reality of the other person or the relationship. We often ignore or overlook the differences, conflicts, and problems that may arise between us and our partners. We also tend to project our expectations and desires onto them, rather than accepting them for who they are. If we rely on the falling in love feeling to sustain our relationship, we will be disappointed and disillusioned when it fades away. Chapter 3. Love language. There are 5 ways that people express and receive love: words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. Words of affirmation. This is when you use words to express your love, appreciation, and praise for your partner. Examples: I love you, you are amazing, and thank you for being you. Quality time. This is when you spend time with your partner, giving them your undivided attention and focus. Examples: having a date night, watching a movie together, going for a walk. Receiving gifts. This is when you give or receive something tangible that shows your thoughtfulness and care for your partner. Examples: buying them flowers, chocolates, or a book they like. Acts of service. This is when you do something helpful or practical for your partner, easing their burden and making their life easier. Examples: cooking them a meal, doing the laundry, or fixing something that's broken. Physical touch. This is when you use physical contact to communicate your affection and intimacy for your partner. Examples: hugging, kissing, cuddling, or making love. Chapter 4. Love is a choice. Love is not just an emotion, but also a deliberate choice and a concrete action. The author challenges you to show your love to your partner by communicating in their preferred love language, even if it is challenging or uncomfortable for you. He also inspires you to depend on God's support and guidance in your quest for love and to believe that He will reward your efforts. You will learn how to overcome the obstacles and difficulties that may arise in your relationship and how to cultivate a lasting and fulfilling love with your partner. Chapter 5. Love makes the difference. Love languages can transform your relationship in many ways, such as enhancing your communication, resolving your conflicts, deepening your intimacy, and strengthening your spiritual bond. Chapman lets you hear from real couples who have revived their marriages by following the book's advice, and encourages you to do the same and discover the happiness of lasting love. You will learn how to overcome the challenges and barriers that may prevent you from expressing and receiving love, and how to create a positive cycle of love that nourishes your relationship. Chapter 6. A personal word at the end. Chapman thanks the reader for taking the time to read his book and apply the principles of the love languages to their marriage. He also expresses his appreciation for the feedback, questions, and stories that he has received from his readers over the years. He encourages the reader to continue to practice the love languages and to share them with others who might benefit from them. He also invites the reader to visit his website, where they can find more resources and information on love languages such as quizzes, podcasts, videos, and articles. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more engaging content.